Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Tommy's Gaming Channel. I'm your host, Tommy KM. In today's video, what I would like to talk to you guys a little bit about, I would like to give you guys my thoughts and theories about how good lately are people inside our main different areas. The first thing of what I gotta tell you guys, which is like really kind of interesting, it's like number one, there are radio scanner frequencies and there are different stuff from like all around the world. Like you guys gotta think about your own kind of magic in your own kind of areas, which is really the most interesting thing of all. So another thing that makes that look feel really interesting is we got to think about like what's going on in their own area. So for instance, right now with the with that snow, and we just got to think about the snow stuff that's happening in our couple of woods. Is that our snow inside the United States was like the baddest kind of snow. Like, 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 like I really don't know how bad the snow could even got. But I gotta tell you guys something. This snow's gone so bad. And that's the most baddest part about the entire thing. It's that also another thing, the biggest thing is of what I gotta tell you guys is there like like for instance, if you guys would like to listen to their radio scanner traffic, their scanner traffic of inside the United States, you guys just got to look up that information for yourself. And sometimes with the information you guys can find, like at a single minute, is this information of all around the United States. Can be like a big problem sometimes. So, so another thing of what I gotta tell you guys, which is really important to think about in the snow, is how are our people inside the United States just getting around this really big kind of snow, okay? So with the snow happening and with the different areas happening, you guys got so many like different areas that doesn't make that look really great for their own areas, which is really kind of sad. So so the biggest thing is what I gotta tell you guys, and this is the interesting thing of it all, is that sometimes whenever you guys are like going around, you guys are dictating your choices. you guys are automatically thinking about like what kind of radio scanner traffic, like what kind of stuff. Sometimes we just gotta think of like what kind of magic and what kind of areas they got for their own neck of the woods. So, so I know that I got me some family members that lives out there in some different people that I know that lives out there in the woods, which is not a big variation of different areas for them like to go check out. So, so another thing to know is the biggest thing to know is their radio scanner traffic, like inside the United States, inside those different areas. You guys think about it for yourself, okay? With last night, with being that storm that we got, which is really the biggest thing of all, is that storm could honestly like been really worse. So for instance, like to do an example of like the blizzard of 79. The blizzard of 79, that right there, I gotta tell you, that right there was the baddest one of choices that we got, which is really the biggest thing of all that does not make any sense, that does not make any areas make any sense like during that time. And another thing also the biggest thing is of what I gotta tell you guys, and this is the biggest thing of all of what I gotta tell you, is with their radio scanner traffic in their different areas inside, we just need to do a lot more help. A lot more help inside like a single area. So another thing to know is with thinking about that winter weather, and like what I think about with that winter weather is that winter weather wasn't really that bad, okay? I was out in it today. I could have got some video, but I chose not to. So just saying with that weather inside the United States, in that weather, just using it every single day, like we just gotta think about what Lombardi Field there in Green Bay, Wisconsin, like what that place had to do with that weather, which is really the most interesting thing of all. And a lot of people may think that that's really kind of rough, but honestly, I gotta tell you guys something, that right there, if that's the most roughest thing that you guys could think of, you guys should move down there to Arizona. Or if you guys don't like the cold. Because sometimes that cold can be really kind of not that great, really kind of not that interesting of all. So, so with that cold being talking about right now, and that cold inside the United States, like, I gotta tell you guys something. That cold, that right there can really just hold your bubble, like, make that look really kind of interesting and make that look, honestly, the biggest kind of things inside the United States that's made this cold really the baddest thing of all that's really happened inside our neck of the woods. So another thing also this cold weather, what we gotta think is the cold weather inside the United States can really just do the baddest thing sometime. And with that cold weather, we can just do some thinking of, we can just use that, like, by all means, to just use that as our own neck of the woods, which is really the most interesting thing of all because with our neck of the woods in our own areas to just go fall on those different areas, we just gotta think every single day. Okay? So So I was looking at the flawness of the communication of, like, the blizzard of '79. All right, so the blizzard of '79, I was looking at that, and I've been watching up stuff on that. I've been looking at stuff, and also been learning about it. Like there is, like, a lot of different areas of Rhea Skinner research. So with that being said, with the Rhea Skinner research, they got like several of the most interesting Rhea Skinner choices of different areas. So I turn this around and not this. Strangely, whenever I type in the blizzard of '79, how do you spell blizzard? Hey Alexa, how do you spell blizzard? It's actually the blizzard 78. I thought it was the blizzard 79. So I turned you guys around